Okay, so here we have just a plane that I've put a VU mesh contours over the top of, and then what I've done is I've made a copy of that just by right clicking and going to my clone and making it an instance. What I did then was I made this I called it flatten and just straight copy there. I've already made my copy. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to turn off the plane and the box in the background, and I've just got the one that I'm expecting to export. So if I come up to the scale button up here, you'll see they've got the little triangle in the corner, and if I click and hold on that, I can get something called a select and squash. So then by right clicking on that one, what I can do is just bring the Z down to 0, and I'll have a flat contour plan. So if I go into the left viewport, you'll see that that's completely flat. I just want to get out of there by the Q, W, E, R buttons will send you along the top, so I just want to get back to select. And I'm going to export that out of here. So File, Export. I'm going to just come to Export Selected. Select it as a DWG. Put it wherever you need to put it. So just the selected objects converted. None of that actually matters. Just go OK. When I go to then open that in CAD, so if I come over here to my open and contours out drawing, you'll see it's in a perspective view, so all I need to do is type in plan, double click, and they will be fine. There's only one other little foible, and that is that I can't make these contours dashed until I've made them into 2D polylines. At the moment they're 3D. So to make them into 2D polylines, I have to select them all, explode them by typing X, and then I type in PE for poly edit and M for multiple. Then I'm going to select them all because none of them should be intersecting. Yes. It'll think about it quite a bit while it does it. And there goes my fans on my laptop again. Now when I go to click on the lines, they are a polyline, but I need to go in there again and I need to join them. So it's just PE again, M, select the lot, J for join, joint type 000 is fine, and that's all been fine. Now, when I click on them, you can see that they are a polyline, not a 3D polyline. And if I want to make them a dashed line, I can, just by coming over into the layers properties, and I think these are all on, they're all on layer 0, but they are, a colour that's come out of Autocad. Personally, I would make them all just by layer. And then I can set the line type here. -2 is fine. That probably won't show up in your viewport. Oh, yeah, it's there. And you can play with the line type scale if you come to the bottom of the line type scale over here. And you can show details. And you can change the global scale factor. You shouldn't really need to for this exercise, but if I bring this down to 0.1, you'll see that that dashing disappears, but I can come over here and I can select them all and I can have them doing a line type generation enabled. Let's see if that works. Not particularly well, so maybe I need to come back here and just send this back to being, try 10. Yeah, okay. So that starts becoming a bit like that. So it's just a bit of a relationship between the global line type scale factor, maybe 1 was fine, and 1 enter, and okay, and something like that.